Alright guys, Surveillance TV here, bringing you guys a quick start guide for Unholy Death Knights in Mythic Plus for 10.2 of Dragonflight. This guide's going to serve as like a quick jump guide for you into the season. It's going to be brief, and later on we'll come out with an in-depth video going really in-depth into all of our talents and rotation a few weeks into the season once we get things ironed out and see how trinkets and stuff roll out. So Unholy got some big changes for 10.2. I'll put the patch notes up here. I won't go through all of them, but pretty much they want to take away some of our big 3-minute burst and break that into our 45-second cooldowns and help our 45 seconds cooldowns have a little more impact on our damage profile, which for Mythic Plus is actually like really exciting. So I'm very excited to try out Unholy this season and see how these new changes affect us. It's going to help us on every single pull since our 45 seconds are up for every pull in Mythic Plus. So yeah, I'm really excited to try this out and see how everything goes with Unholy in this season. Jumping right into talents now, I guess. Absolutely nothing has changed. We're running the exact same talents as last season. I'll link these below in the description. Literally the exact same talents. Nothing has changed for us. We didn't get any updates on talents at all. Stat priority, still exactly the same. We love mastery. Get as much mastery as you possibly can, especially with the new trinket mirror. We'll talk about that a little bit later. And then a balance of everything else. Crit, haste, and verse. Just sim yourself for whatever's going to be best for you. Haste is better for single target. Haste better for single target. Crit's better for AoE. So you're going to want a balance of that, and you'll see whatever your sims come out for your specific character. Just run with that. For gear, good news. Kind of like Frost, but even better for Unholy. You can just run Mythic Plus if you want. Get yourself a mirror from Dawn, get yourself a sandglass from Dawn if you want as well. You could run both of those this season and be perfectly fine for the entire season. If you want some more Abyss, if you go into Raid, pick up either a Signet brand or a Pips to go along with your mirror, and that will be Abyss for you. If you don't want to get any of those for some reason, or if you just want more options, some other options could be maybe Might of the Ocean. It might be better for Mythic Plus than Raid. It's basically a 1.5-minute mirror, so you could maybe get that from Throne of the Tides this season. I'd still probably run mirror just for the big boss damage that we have. Honestly, that's what I would do. Get a combination of mirror, sandglass, and brand or pips. And that's honestly what I would recommend to start the season. We'll see how things play out. Like I said in the in-depth video, we'll update this in a couple weeks. For embellishments, I'm going to just keep running Lariat until we start losing sockets. And then I'm probably going to go with the verse wrists as well as the rest of my party. Where are those guys? These verses right here, out-of-risk guards of companionship. And then after that, some combination of Shadow Flame or Blue Silken Linen, maybe the Haste Pants. It's really going to be a sim yourself angle when you get that next spark, what's going to be the best embellishment for you. And then eventually at the end of the season, when we get full sockets, it's going to probably run back to Lariat because we really like stats as Unholy, even more than Frost and Mythic Plus. The tier set, again, this is playing into our new damage profile with our 45-second windows. Our Apocalypse now summons an additional Magus of the Dead, and your Magus shoots a Shadowbolt Volley, which cleaves up to 4 nearby enemies, which is going to be absolutely awesome for us in Keys. It's just giving us more low target cleave with those Shadowbolts with our Apocalypse, which is up for every single pull, as you know, in Mythic Plus. And then our 4 set for each rune we spend increases the duration of our Magus. And our Magi's will now also cast Amplified Damage, which increases the damage that we deal by 5% for 10 seconds. So really leaning into our Apocalypse windows, which for us in Mythic Plus is up for every pull. Like I've said a couple times, up for every 45 seconds. So all of this is making me feel like Unholy is going to be really fun this season. I'm going to try out both Frost and Unholy, but I'm excited for these Unholy changes because there's a lot more changes going on in Unholy than Frost this season. Our rotation, again, hasn't changed at all. We just get more stuff when we press Apocalypse now. So, pretty much like always, you're running in with your Defile, you're getting your Plaguebringer up with a Skirt Strike, and then popping everything. Your Blight, your Transformation, your Unholy Assault, Apocalypse, Slappy Hands, Empower Rune Weapon. And then you're just spamming Epidemics. You're keeping up your Plaguebringer buff, you're keeping up your Defile buff, which I didn't do right there, and then you're just spamming Epidemics. Rough, spam epidemic. The only change in single target to that rotation is you press army on your way into the boss, and instead of spamming epidemics, you're spamming death coils. And then besides that, you're just keeping up your plague bringer buff, and then spamming your death coils. And that's pretty much all we got for this quick guide right here, guys. Again, in a couple of weeks, we'll come out with an in-depth guide going more in-depth on talents and our rotation once we see how things are starting to play out, see what trinkets I'm liking, what embellishments I'm liking. And yeah, that video will probably come out 2 to 3 weeks into the season. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. Give me a like, comment, subscribe. We're going to be creating a lot of content on YouTube this season. We're going to be doing Twitch a lot more this season, so I'm very excited. And look forward to talking to you guys soon. See you later.